さあ、何が望みか。
These people said that they were going to do the next floor, and then they go back to this one. Why would you want to go back to this one? This level sucks. I want to leave. I don't want to be a dick, but I want to leave. They're not doing what they said. They said that they were doing the other one, and then the guy changed it. Just wipe, please. Just wipe. So I can leave. I didn't want to do this. I don't know why he chose a different one than what he said. Why would you go back to this one? It's nothing but spiders and fire. It's just... I wish I had people to run this with that would just speed through it. I got through like 10 floors today trying to make that guide. It was like the best party, but the guy had to go. Now I'm just getting parties that they want to wait. Hopefully they just go now. Just go. Just go, please. Thank you. Thank the gods. Alright, maybe this will work out after all. That's the guide. It will be up in about an hour and a half. Worked really hard on it these past few days. Worked incredibly hard on it, so I hope people appreciate it. Man, it has not been easy to do this. It's been hell to do this, actually. All this RNG. Stuff of nightmares. Oh! Well, it was worth it after all. Treasure room. Nice. Alright, I take it back. This was worth it. Apparently you can use fire to kill yourself in here and get like 5 more chances at this. I haven't gotten one to appear while I'm solo yet, though. I know they're gonna patch that out, and I should abuse that before before they get rid of it. They don't like fun. Look at all this. Maybe one of these will be an upgrade, but probably not. I've been playing this like all day. I think I've charged my controller like 3 times today. That's how long I've been at this, trying to get this guide done. You factor in all the time I've streamed, it's gotta be, and then like, I did pretty much all day today off stream. It's gotta be at least like 20-30 hours to make this guide. Well, my capture card is dying. Dying pretty bad right now. That's why, that's why donations will go towards another capture card. That's one of the reasons why I rushed so hard to do this. Because I don't know when this card is going to die on me. It could be any time. Luckily, I got it done in time. I did like 5 cuts in it, so that helped. It's hard work, though. Alright, see if I got anything. Any upgrades? Looking for key damage with the right graces. Nope, that one's shit. Basically nothing. There's some good rolls in here, but nothing I'm actually looking for. If I could get Sloth and then Zero Key, that would be like the best thing that I could get at the moment. Doesn't look like I got anything in that treasure room. Troll treasure room. My capture card is losing signal a lot. There's really nothing I can do about it right now because I don't have the money. Probably gonna ask my family to just send me some cash so I can get one. PayPal is letting you pay in installments now, apparently, so I'm gonna try that. Stop spamming that grab, please. I hate this enemy. Never stagger to anything. It's very exhausting to do it, yes. Hours and hours and hours of working at this. Many hours. So I've been streaming this like, what, like 3 hours a day, and then I do like off-stream stuff too. It's been like 5-6 hours a day for like a week now. Very exhausting. Such terrible luck with parties. I'm not playing very well because I'm tired. I wanted to make progress, but these people went back to this one for some reason. Instead of just going to the one they said. It said floor 30. I don't know why they're going back here. I wish these levels were smaller, honestly. It'd be so much more fun. It's just smaller, there's no chance of getting lost, and not having to deal with the shit level design. I wish this was just like the... This is just like the picture scrolls, just like a Bloody Palace type thing. No exploration, just combat. It's this way you can just skip, you can just put on the stealth stuff and just skip to the end, but it is still worth fighting stuff because of all the loot you get. The experience is really good too. Can't wait till this is out on PC. I'm definitely tired of this game's frame rate though. They really need to let you turn off the particle effects so that it can actually run. Run as advertised. It's not 60 FPS. It tries to run at it, but it doesn't. It's a slideshow whenever you're in a party, pretty much. Gonna be mods, it's gonna be better frame rate, higher resolution, gonna be good stuff. I just don't know if I want to start over those. I have like 200 hours in this game. Always some guy in the back spamming, man. So annoying. There's the difficulty that just removes the ranged enemies. It's just a nuisance. So obnoxious. Who designed these guys, man? Look at that. I wish there was a mode that just removed them completely. So fucking annoying. They serve no purpose other than just to annoy you and give you cheap shots, get killed by stuff you can't control. Look at that. Fuck those guys. These people are going slow. I kind of just want this to wipe so I can leave. Might just play solo. I'm getting kind of frustrated. It gets like it's more stressful and it's less stressful with randoms at the same time because sometimes they want to clear everything. Other times you get a speed clear. I want a speed clear right now. Oh, definitely. Yeah, I will do that. I will definitely do that. More games need cross-save, honestly. Hades of all games has cross-save now, and stuff like this never does. I don't understand why. They're not gonna do it, though. I know they won't. Carry over my save to the better version. Better frame rate resolution. Why are these people clearing like everything? The last one they just went straight to the Kodama and left, but now they're going slow. Ah, that one's shit. Not good. Oh, that one's close. A lot of really close ones. Yeah, I should not have to start over if I buy this again. I have like 200 hours in this game, playing it for months now. What are these people doing? Can you just go? What are they doing? I don't want to be a dick, but I really just want this to wipe so I can just find a better party. Not doing anything and just running around. Okay, there we go. I don't know what they were doing. Alright, let me get out of there with a quickness. Please let me leave. Leave. Thank you. At least I got a treasure room out of that, but I ended up getting nothing. No upgrades. Didn't get any key damage. That's just that same party. No one else doing it. Let's see if there's any scrolls up, I guess. Don't be the best one here. Try this one. Good lord, this frame rate! Lower the particle effects! Like, come on, look at this! It's like an N64 game. I hope they just drop a... They shadow drop just cross-save for this. I will never play this version again if they do that. I hate the frame rate. It makes my eyes tired. How often it drops. is he still alive? Why is he not dead yet? I wish I had friends to play this with. I had friends to play games with in general instead of always playing alone. Can't believe he's still alive. Like doing like no damage or something. I had very mixed luck with randoms today. I got someone in the Discord that we were a really good team, just plowing through the floors, and then everything else today has not been good. Had bad pub luck. But I got this done before my capture card dies, because there's that sale right now, and I don't have the cash for it. Pretty frustrated, they only do that shit when I don't have money. I don't even know if it's still on sale. I have it bookmarked, but can't get it right. It is still on sale. Huh. I'm not too worried about it. Free shipping is not available until January 4th because of the holiday rush. It's not like I would have it right away anyway. I got this guide done, I mean, that's really all I wanted done. If it means I can't play this for a while, then that's whatever. I have to get a longer HDMI cord. The only one that's still going is those same people. Give this like one more shot with random and like one attempt solo. I think I'm just gonna play something else. Don't have my funds transferred to my card. Get something to eat. Not to wait. Got some snacks in there. I did nothing but work on this guide today. The only thing I did today was this. I took breaks to eat and rest my hands and edit the video. My ass off. Give this a few minutes. If not, I'll try it solo. I am pretty tired though. I was gonna try to stream until the guide premieres, but didn't mean. Very exhausted. I was up until 3 in the morning working on this guide last night too. Definitely put in at least had to be at least 15 hours, 10 to 15 hours, just in the past 24. Yeah. The other stuff is not as high priority because those are all PC games, but capture card is very unreliable right now. I mean, it's been pretty good today. It hasn't cut the signal yet. It does it at random. Makes it really difficult to. Luckily, it did not do it while I was recording, but it's also 3 cuts. I had to edit it 3 times. But I've had time to fix it. What's up, T? I'm very tired. Working on this damn guide for 5 days now. Very tired. I've worked myself to the bone. Not enough financial gain. Really hard. It doesn't pay off. I like doing it anyway. It keeps me busy. I'm clinically depressed, so very hard for me to relax like a normal person. Not something I've been struggling. That's part of the reason why I work so hard. Make anything. Helps keep my mind off stuff that anxiety and tends to. I think everybody's just past me at this. If there's any scrolls up, I'd be a little bit more. I'm very satisfied. I'm just pissed off that my mic was messed up and it spikes the volume a lot. I just apologize for it. I'm not doing it again. People just have to put up with it. I've been working at this like hard crunch to get this done before the capture card dies. There's nobody right now. Check pubs and might be able to just do this solo. Be less scaling anyway. Let's try from 20. Maybe there's somebody on like 29 or something. Just go up and then actually start making. See, I did like about a dozen floors of this today. I did all the grinding. I did the recording for the guide. There's no one on right now. I don't know if I have the patience to play solo. No. I'm really exhausted. See if I can cop a good scroll at least. Maybe there's somebody. Ugh. I definitely feel this is the best action RPG because it's not just holding a mouse button down and spamming things down. It's like actual combat. It's just the thing with this game is there's a really weird balance of bullshit and fair things in this game. But the nice thing is you can circumvent it with your own bullshit. There's been plenty of broken builds found so far. You just kind of have to accept that the game is going to piss you off if you're like a saint or something. But you find ways to break it. Especially one of those masochists like Zelod who plays with level 1 weapons. That guy has the patience of a saint. And I'm definitely pretty patient too because I work so hard on the guide. It definitely does not pay off for me financially, but playing with wet noodle weapons, no, can't do it. Not in this game. I can do that in like Warriors Orochi or something. Definitely are games I've played where I like nerf my damage and things. This is not the game to do that in. It's not for me. Unless I want to give myself an ulcer. How are the cats? I didn't see them today. I was too busy working on this guide. I saw them yesterday. Now that the guide's done, I really wanted to get this done today. I was too busy today trying to leave away at this. Which was successful since I actually got done. I might re-record it. The mic is spiking a lot. I didn't notice until it's too late. I'm just too tired. Fortunately, I am only human. I make mistakes. Not perfect all the time. Try to be, but... Nice if I could find a, Nice if I could find Fist with Purity. I would have double Purity that way. I found Purity Tonfa today, so that's pretty good. It's just kind of a random drop. Where? Yeah, but people will bitch about it. I'm just gonna hide. You can make the guide yourself. Worked my ass off all day. It's probably only gonna get like 1,000 views, so I don't really care at this point. Not a very popular game. I guess I don't need Purity Fists. I actually have pretty good rolls on these already. I have... Actually, I could get better. I could get melee key damage on this. If I find melee one with Ninigi's Grace, that would be pretty good. So I'm sitting at like 80%. 80% melee key damage right now. That's why the Tonfas are, they're just destroying their bar really quickly. I don't have anyone to do the thumbnails for me. I have not heard from the person who does my graphic art for like a month. I don't even know if they're okay right now. That's one reason why I've been so depressed and just easily agitated. I edit when I need to, but I don't believe in clickbait for one, and also I don't play games that are popular enough to need really extensive editing. And I'm also good enough at talking without requiring extra takes and stuff. I edit when I need to. It's not like I'm averse to editing, like I'm lazy or anything. It's just I don't want to do all that and get like 10 views. Like the guide, I did pretty extensive editing. I had to cut the video into multiple parts to make the guide, get the point across faster. If I played more popular games, I definitely would edit. It's something I do know how to do. I've known how to edit for a long time. It's just I do pretty basic editing. You know, if I need to get to a different part of the game or something, and I just stop the recording and then just edit it later. That's about as much as I do. If I'm doing like a combo video or something, then I'll put more effort into it. But the reality is I don't play popular games, so there comes a point as a content creator where you realize you don't need to push yourself that hard. Especially if you're a niche content creator. If you're playing a really popular flavor of the week game, like Cyberpunk or something, then yeah, it's definitely needed there. But stuff like this, there's very few people doing it as it is. I don't really need to increase my workload any more than I already do. And dozens of hours into this 25-minute guide. You gotta draw the line somewhere. Like, having a really expertly edited video does not mean that you're gonna get views. It can help, for sure. But I'm in a situation where I have very little competition for the games that I play. Sure, I could set a better example, but I'd also work myself to the bone. I essentially make like $200 a month doing this. I have to make some compromises, unfortunately. I'm not gonna spend 10 hours a day on every video. I will do it for guides and stuff because guides are very successful, like this one. The reality of it is that you don't need to do that much. That's why a lot of people get burnt out, because they try to get like professional video editing and stuff, and it's like most people don't really care. As long as you get the point across quickly and you explain everything accurately and in an easy to understand and digestible way, people are generally cool with that. Especially with smaller games like this, where you can't really be picky anyway. You know, if you're playing like Fortnite or League of Legends or Cyberpunk, Overwatch or something, then yes, you do need to do that to stand out. But things like this really will not make much of a difference. I have Sony Vegas, and I have my Express video editor that I use when I need to. It's on a case-to-case basis. At the same time, you can have a really like expertly edited Fortnite or Call of Duty kill montage and get like 100 views because there's tens of thousands of people playing those games. That's another point too, where it's like you may not really need to put that much effort into it. You're probably going to have really diminishing returns. Especially if the game itself decreases in popularity too. Remember they took like, I think it was like, what, like 3 or 4 months to put out the DLC? The first DLC? It took a really long time to come out, so a lot of the general viewer interest in this game just dropped off a cliff. Which makes sense because, you know, this isn't like a service game, it's a game with a finite amount of content. And everybody knows this stuff is going to get power creep, so not that many people were interested in watching for a while. It wasn't really until the second DLC came out that people started to come back. There was a little bit more interest. Fortunately, this game came out like right at the start of the pandemic, so I'm actually shocked they still managed to get the DLC out by the end of the year. It took 8 months. Actually 9 months. 9 months to put out the DLC. I was not expecting the other DLC to come this month. I was expecting it like next month, but Bad Lads pulled it off. Actually, I'm curious, what was the release difference between the DLC? I don't remember. But the first one took a really long time to come out. Yeah, this game is pretty much the pandemic game for a lot of people because it came out in March, which is where, at least here in America, that's when things started getting locked down. This game came out like right at the beginning, so I think a lot of people were really happy this game came out when it did. Yeah, the first one was July, so it was 4 months, which for the lifespan of a non-service game is like an eternity. That's what killed the viewership for this game mostly. The loot didn't really get good until the second DLC, so that was part of the problem too. I'm looking at the release dates right now. The game came out in March. The first DLC was July. Generally, predominantly single-player games like this have like 2 weeks of shelf life. Yeah, it took 4.5 months for the first DLC to come out, but then after that they kind of got to their stride and they started putting them out every 2 months. The longest wait for a content drop was the first one. Yeah, anything that's a service, not a service game, something with an infinite amount of content, like an MMO or like Blizzard's games or like MOBAs and stuff. Generally, the shelf life is like 2 weeks. Because by then, all the content creators that don't really have a main game that they play, the ones that have like a ridiculous amount of viewers, they just hop from game to game, whatever the flavor of the week is. So by 2 weeks, all those channels are already gone, which means that the viewership and by proxy the interest in that game is just drops off a cliff. Unfortunately, they've added a lot of really awesome stuff to this game, but the fact that it took 4 months for it to come out meant that by the time that they actually did add it, the viewership interest was basically gone. You can't blame them though. They literally released this like, I think it was like the same week that we locked down here. It was like 2 weeks into March. I've heard a lot of people say this was their beginning of the pandemic game. And I think that's partially why it was able to cross 1 million copies sold. It's a nice grindy game that had 9 months of content, and you know, when we're all stuck inside the house, and there's not really any other games like this. The other action RPGs that have come out around the time that this came out, like Torchlight 3 and Wolcen, which obviously are way less skill-based than this, but same kind of genre. A lot of people did not like those games. I know people hated Torchlight 3. Apparently it's like a major downgrade from the second one or something. And then Wolcen was like bug-ridden and barely functional. Really long time. That is another reason why I don't always push myself so hard, because I know the market for this kind of thing. These are not really the kind of games where you have a lot of content creators to choose from. You know, if someone meticulously edits something and they get more views than me, then more power to them, they deserve it. But there's not really a large amount of people to choose from. You have like Poofer Llama and like Fightin' Cowboy. But Poofer Llama is more of a skill-based player. He doesn't really do a lot of guides. Fightin' Cowboy does. Other than that, there's not that many. Good example is like the Cyberpunk. I know that game has already massively dropped viewership because of how broken the game is, for one. Also, it's a single-player RPG. Apparently it doesn't have as much content as people thought. That's one of the disappointments with it. But despite how massive that game was on launch, I'm actually going to check after this run here. I'm curious, like, what the viewership is at now, because it was like 140,000 concurrent viewers on launch day, and it's been about a week and a half now, so the shelf life is relatively exhausted. The fact that it's such a massive game will help, but also anybody who's playing it on current gen or last gen consoles, the game like barely functions, so that probably won't help its shelf life either. Because believe it or not, a lot of the active streamers for games just have PS4 or Xbox. They don't have like a capture card setup like I do, because I'm more of a serious content creator. So if they can't play it, then they can't play the game because the port sucks, then that's a bad look for concurrent viewership. Versus something like Call of Duty or Fortnite, where, you know, those games run fine on base consoles. Curious right now, how many concurrent viewers does that game have? Pretty sure all the Flavor of the Week creators have already moved on. I hear a lot of the like non-story stuff in that game is very lacking, so I'm sure that really turns people off. Yeah, it's down to 25,000 viewers. Around this time last week, it was like around 80 to 90K. Now it's down to 25K. And you look at the viewership. There's like only one decently sized streamer playing it right now. This is a game that came out on like the 9th. Not even 2 weeks old. Viewership has already dropped like 75%. Pretty interesting stuff. It can be depressing if you're a content creator yourself, but it's interesting how quickly people will move on. It really has to be a service game or, you know, some kind of multiplayer game or something for people to really keep interest. I mean, it might be the time of day too. It's very late in America, which is where a large chunk of the really large streamers are. But yeah, when you consider the game came out at like, I think it came out at like 10 Pacific Standard Time back in the 9th, and it had like 140K viewers at launch. This is around the same time that it launched, about 2 weeks later. But that one's kind of an interesting case because no one wants to play it on last-gen consoles because it barely works. So that's a pretty significant chunk of viewership gone too. But yeah, games like this are very much the same. This game had it good for a while because it came out during the pandemic. And a couple big streamers were playing it, but the DLC took too long to come out, so any momentum the community had was kind of lost, but that's no one's fault, really. It's just kind of the nature of the world right now, when this game came out. I probably won't be done with this for a while. January is looking really barren game-wise. Super Meat Boy Forever comes out in like 2 days. I won't be playing that. And that's just for fun. I'm not gonna be... There's not really a game I'm playing for the channel. I like the first Super Meat Boy a lot. This one looks better in most ways. They're changing up the gameplay pretty drastically, but I'm interested in that. I'll probably see this through to the end. Then, after that, there's closers I still need to work on. And yeah. I don't really have a lot to look forward to at this point. Not many games I'm interested in that have release dates anyway. The end of a console generation, so that definitely complicates things. I got that scroll. That one actually has Ethereal Drop Rate Up and Ultimate Courage, so I think I'm going to run that myself. See if I can get some help, though. That's actually 2 of the things I need. Then I would just need Ultimate Strength, and then some form of key damage, which I have on this one, but the affixes on this one are pretty shitty. Alright, let's see if I can... The mod potential for this game is huge, though, so I'll most likely stop once I finish the Underworld, but at the rate I'm going, it's probably going to take like another week. So that'll almost put me into January, and then from that point, probably just wait for the PC port. Because my PS Plus is going to expire on January 17th, so that's like the maximum amount of time I'll play this. I'm not paying for that shit again. This is the only game I play on my PS4, really. I don't play anything else. Everything else has received a PC port, runs way better. I don't have to pay to play online. Yeah, I'll probably ride this out until then, or before then. I'm not going to pay for PS Plus again. Almost everything I bought on here, besides a few outliers, is available on PC. That pretty good success rate for my console games getting ported. But Neo games, they always wait until all the DLC is out, for whatever reason. We probably would have sold a lot more copies already if they had just put it out right away, but apparently it's supposed to be, they're at marketing that it's going to be better than the first game's port, which had a lot of problems and was very poorly optimized. If they can get it right, I'm sure they're gonna clear another 100,000 copies for sure. Launch day for the PC port is going to be pretty fun. People who like actively know how to break the game, playing with like complete newbies. Good stuff. Kind of like when PSO2 came out in America. People that have been playing for like 8 years, and then people that have never played before. I hate these fuckers. So annoying. New Genesis, yeah, next year. I'll be playing that. I'm a veteran of the original game. That's also why I stopped playing the original game. Felt kind of pointless. Like when no one revives. Revive! Hello? Or just run away, okay. Bad pub luck. As always. Come on! Or just wait. Alright, he's done. For my poor performance, nothing dropped. I don't even think there's any accessories in here. The only thing I really need from Divine tier is accessories. Try to find one that has right affixes. Sloth with Onmyo magic and what's it called? Melee damage versus 0 key. But preferably you just get it to drop ethereal because then you don't have to deal with a trash one if you don't get it. Wow, this one's actually pretty good. If I can get ultimate strength on that, that'll be really good. Ultimate strength and then key damage. Be ideal. Let's see what the rerolls are. I think I got anything good that time. That one's actually pretty good, but it's the wrong grace. Don't think I got any good potential upgrades. No, I have acid reflux. Which makes you cough because you have, like, phlegm in your throat. Nothing wrong with me. It just irritates my throat. It gets worse at night. Also, what makes it worse is I'm clinically anxious and depressed, and anxiety and stress agitate it. I didn't take my meds for it today. Barely ate anything today. Tomorrow I'm gonna pig out, because I've been working my ass off on this stupid video. I think I'm gonna go until the video drops, so another 20 minutes. 27 minutes. You guys can go watch that, because you guys have been watching most of the progress. I've definitely done a lot off camera, but I did stream the vast majority of it. Sometimes it's late at night. I just don't feel like talking to people. Really agitated. This game is very frustrating to play. Surprised no one wants in on this. This is a pretty good scroll. That's like 2 best in slot things right there, and then it rolls with extended dodge frames, which is good. There we go, there's somebody. See if these people stick around. They have good builds, kill Sukuna pretty quickly. already. That was a clean run. Nice. Let's see what the re-rolls are. If these people stick around, then I should be able to just finish all 6 runs in like a few minutes. Log off. I'll send you guys over to the premiere for the guide. There's 4 people waiting already. Wow, that's shocking. I think too many of my viewers actually played this game. Did get a decent amount of subscribers off other stuff I've done for this game. Ultimate Constitution. Damn. Melee key damage. Alright, yeah, that would be the best thing to take here. Got 4 more runs. The best thing to get at this point would be Ultimate Strength. And then active key damage. That would be like best in slot for me. Let's do 4 more runs fast. I got 20 minutes before my my video premieres. It's gonna be dropping at midnight. Wrong input. Alright, give me some good rerolls, please. Give me some spicy rerolls. Because this scroll is damn near perfect for me. But I've only got 3 more runs, so I'll run through all these and see what the affix pool is. Very close to perfect. If I can get ultimate strength and key damage, that would be about as good as it gets. What I'm trying to do anyway. That would be one part of my build done. The rest could be optimizing the key damage, the star effects, but that's basically just RNG. Shit that time. That's junk. Hopefully, in the next few ones, I get some good rewards. Pretty much just use this right now. My inventory full, really? New Super Sentai series Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger. Apparently they're only going to have one face actor. Yeah, I'm thinking the reason they're doing that is because I think it's supposed to be like Gokaiger, where a lot of past Rangers are going to come back. Probably them trying to save budget. They have done stuff like that before. Like when all the villains, there's no humanoid villains. They're all just monsters. I would hope so. They've experimented with having like Rangers that don't have human actors before. Face actors, as they're called in the industry. I'm interested to see what they do. It's gonna be hard to top Gokaiger, especially if you only have one Ranger with a human face. So far, all signs point to the mecha Rangers not having face actors, which is like the first time they've ever done that. They've experimented with that before, but not to that extent. Like the whole cast except for one person. I'm sure the 6th Ranger will probably have a face actor. So it'll probably end up being like 2 face actors and then 4 suit actors. Probably even it out a little bit. It's gonna be really awkward when it first starts though. Oh yeah, I forgot about Override. I applied for a key for that, but I have not heard back yet. I might grab that for Christmas. This game uses the Diablo 3 and PSO2 style loot, where everybody gets different loot drops. There is no loot stealing in this game. PSO2 and Diablo 3 are like the most popular games that have this same kind of loot system. Most games incorporate that now. PSO2 and Diablo 3 were some of the first, like, recent ones to have that kind of mechanic. Shit rerolls that time, too. Actually, it's very similar to how it works in Diablo 3, because you can't trade anything. You can't drop an item for somebody. I think you can only do that in Diablo 3 if it's like seasonal and you're in the same party or something. Yeah, there's no trading, but there's also no like no stealing stuff. These are some pretty good rolls, but none of them are what I need. Bad luck. After I got that Purity Tonfa today, I haven't gotten like anything else good. This one is close, but the wrong grace, so can't be used. My ship didn't come out. Mispressed. Comboed me. Rip. How is he still attacking through all of that? Oh shit. Wow. Yeah, that's what you get being a dickwad. Not just dying quickly. He's done. Accessory drop is always good. Mostly I need armor with the right grace that has star effect of key damage. I can still squeeze out like 20% more key damage, which is actually very substantial. So I have like 80% melee key damage and like I think around 45 active. If I could get active up to like 70, that would be pretty fucking beastly. Especially with the fists. That key bar would just evaporate at that point. Alright, I've got one more and then 8 minutes before the video premiere. So that's the countdown. This guide I've been slaving away at for like a week now. What are the rerolls? Shit. Still a really good scroll, though. I'm actually going to switch to that one right now. Better than what I'm using. Especially since it has Divine up, too. Alright, last run. Last run and last stream. Oh, someone else joined, so probably be another face roll, depending on whatever their build is. Track that plays, man. a lot of enemies spawn, and if it's a bunch of ranged dickwads, then definitely gives you that sense of dread. Oh, there's some guy in the back being a Call of Duty camper and just shooting from a mile away. Your run's pretty much over at that point. Unless you have somebody else to go over there and take care of them. Not cooperating. Alright, got done with 2 minutes left. Let's get out of here, and I'm gonna send you guys over to the link. You guys can watch the guide. Definitely will be back tomorrow. Probably after I have some celebratory pizza or something. Either be Underworld on this, or Closers, Virgil. Those are the games I'm missing on. Let's see what the rerolls are first. These people hurry up. Let's go. Oh, let's go, let's go. Be nice if it just gave me ultimate strength right now. Because I actually have the stats for that at the moment. I had to respec. Mystic Dyad Tonfa is not terrible. Take that for now. That's all I can do anyway. Alright, I'll send you guys over to the link. You can watch the premiere. Might play a little bit more off camera. Yeah, pretty fruitful day. Got the guide done. Made some pretty good progress on the build. Now it's just kind of min-maxing. Catch you guys over there. See you guys in the